Okay, dear students, today we are discussing about composite trapezoidal rule. So I'll make clear for first in that part. First of all, we have to write statements. If a function f of x is continuous in closed interval AB, then integration of a to b fx dx equivalent to h by 2 f of x naught plus 2 times f of x1 plus 2 times f of x2 dot plus 2 times f of x minus 1 plus f of xn. Here interval a comma b, close interval ab is divided into n sub intervals like x naught x1 one interval, this x1 x2 another interval, x2 x3 another interval, and finally xn minus 1 xn, that is another interval. And the length of its interval h equal b minus a over n. This is the first part. Then, dear students, let me draw a figure to make you clear. This is x-axis, y-axis O, then the curve is like this. This is ordinates, this is x naught, this is xn, that is a, that is b, and it is divided into n sub interval. Sorry, this should be the straight line. And we have to make this trapezium, and we have to area of this, and that all we have to find area under the curve. Okay, under the curve, and this enclosed area we need to find, and it may be x1 x2 xn minus 1 and so on. In this way it is designed. Now explanation. That is, first I have taken the area of this, and this will be f of x naught, it will be f of x1. Two parallel sides, these two sides are all are parallel. You know the area of trapezium 1 by 2, yet sum of the parallel side. So explanation is area of trapezium. First I have taken this as a first trapezium, that is 1 by 2 h height and sum of parallel sides. So in this case 1 by 2 times h, this is h, and the sum of the parallel sides is f of x naught plus f of x1. This is the area of first trapezium, and similarly area of second trapezium is 1 by 2 h f of x1 plus f of x2. This is, I have supposed this is second trapezium. The area means two parallel side f of x1 and f of x2, and this is the length, that is height, 1 by 2 h p1 plus p2. That's why the area will be this. Then from these two trapezium, if we combine them, 1 by 2 times h is common, fx0 plus fx1 plus fx1 plus fx2, it is repeated, so middle is twice fx1 plus fx2. So first term and last term are single, but other two times, because the middle first and last vertical line, that is f of x0 and f of x1, f of xn are used singly, they use single in a single way, but others are used twice. That's why it becomes in this page. Now so I have taken first and second, and so integration so sum of area of all these n trapezium is the required area. 1, 2, 3 up to n trapezium, sum of all these n trapezium is the required area. That's why integration of a to b f x dx is equivalent or similar to sum of area of n trapezium. Therefore integration of a to b fx dx equivalent with h by 2 f of x naught plus 2 bracket, or we can combine them, or singly in a single form you can write, or combine also up to this, f of x1 plus f of x2 plus f of xn minus 1 n plus, this is by the small bracket, we close this, and f of x n, or we can use here curly bracket. All these are up to n minus term, we have to multiply by 2, and first term and last term as it is. In this way we can find the area of this trapezium. And now the next part, dear students, note.
Sorry guys, hindi pala slide down.
Note first, yesterday also you error. Note error equal actual value minus approximate value mod, this minus is and that minus that remains the same. And second important point is error bond or it is called maximum error. Maximum error equal b minus a whole cube, this is a formula, dear students, over 12 n square, where m is maximum value of in AB. We have to complete this. Now let's solve few questions. Let's solve few questions. Question number one. Question number one, dear students. The question is evaluate integration of 0 to 2 f of x dx using trapezoidal rule. From the given table, and the table is given zero zero, here 0.5 is 40, 1 is 60, 1.5 is 50, and 2 is 45. So you have given in this way, dear students. And now the solution. Now the solution. Here we have the interval 0 2, you can see here 0 2 is divided into 4 sub intervals. I mean, this is 1 interval, 2 interval, 3 interval, and 4 interval. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, if here are 1, 2, 3, 4 points on x-axis, and there are 3 intervals, means 2 intervals provides 1 sub. Yes, 4 points shows 3 intervals, sub intervals here. 2 points in x-axis and the vertical line. So dear students, the intervals are, let me show the intervals. One is 0, 0.5, and second one is 0.5 and 1, and third one is 1 and 1.5, and the next one is 1.5 and 2. These are the sub intervals, where what is the value of h? We have to find b minus a over n. What is b? That is 2 minus a is 0 over sub interval. How many sub intervals? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sub intervals are here, that is 0.5. Now we have to find EFF0, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point. F of 0 is 0 already given. In other case we need to find, but here directly given, so it is very easier. F of 0.5 equal 40, F of 1 equal 60, F of 1.5 equal 50, and F of 2 equal 45. These are the value. Now dear students, by using composite trapezoidal rule, integration of 0 to 2 fx dx equivalent with h by 2 f of x naught plus two times f of x1 plus 2 times f of x2 plus 2 times f of x3 plus f of x4. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this way you have to calculate. Then h is what? 0.5 over 2. F of 0 is 0 plus 2 times f of x1 is 0.5 is 40 plus 2 times x2 is 60 plus 2 times 50 plus this is into sign, you should not have any confusion, and this is 45. And from this calculation you will be getting 86.25, which is the area. This way we can solve or evaluate this question. Question number 2, that is given a tabulated values of the velocities of an object that is time in second and velocity in meter per second. 0, 0, 1, 10, 2, 12 and 3, 14. Then obtain an estimate of the distance obtain an estimate of the distance traveled in the interval 0, 3. So the solution, dear students, here the distance equal integration of the velocity, that is integration 0 to 3 btd dt. Now the interval is divided into 3 subintervals. Into 3 subintervals, and base points that I mention here, these points, base points are 0, 1, 2 and 3. 0, 1, 2 and 3, these are base points. And where h equal b minus a by n, b is 3 minus 0 by n is, how many subintervals are there? 1, 2, 3 subintervals. That's why it is 1. Therefore v naught equal 0, these values, y values. Okay, v1 equal 10, v2 equal 12 and v3 equal 14. Now by using composite trapezoidal rule, integration of 0 to 3 b dt approaches are equivalent with v0 2 times v1, I have written it directly, plus 2 times v2 means this, plus which one is left? v3 is left, v3, sorry, b in a bracket 3 here. Yes, so h is what? 1 by 2 times v0 is what? 0 plus 2 times v1 is what? 10 plus 2 times v2 is what? 12 plus what is v3? 14. And finally the answer is 50 over 2 is 29. In this way we can solve. Dear students, now move to question number 3. In question number 3, evaluate integration of 1 to 5 x square dx n equal 4 using trapezoidal rule, and also find the error of the approximation from its actual value. This is the question. Yeah. Now the solution, dear students. First of all, we have to find here a value is 1, b value is 5, and n value is given 4. And we have to find h is b minus a over n, that is 5 minus 1 over 4 equal 1. We got the value of h, and the interval close interval 1 comma 5 is divided into 4 sub-intervals. You can find that sub-interval is 1 comma 2, because first one is x, a is 1, a plus h is x2, so 1 we have to join, add 2 comma 3, difference is 1, 3 comma 4, and close interval 4 comma 5. These are the 4 sub intervals, dear students. a को भ्यालु मा h थप्दै जाने, पहिला a को भ्यालु 1 भयो, h जोड्यो 2 भयो, इन्टरभल 1 कमा 2 भयो, फेरि यो 2 मा h जोड्दा 3 हुन्छ, 2 3 को इन्टरभल, अनि 3 4 को इन्टरभल हुँदै जान्छ, h को भ्यालुले डिफरेन्शिएट गर्छ. ओके, now we have f of x equal x square. हामीलाई f of x भनेको कति दिएको छ, यहाँ x square दिएको छ. Now we have to find f of x equal x square, then f of 1 we have to find, because the interval or the points, here you can mention the points 1 2 3 4 5 are the points. 1 2 3 4 5 are the points, then interval 1 comma 2 2 comma 3 3 comma 4 4 comma 5, these are the intervals. So we have to find f of 1 itself, and f of 2, that is x2 4, and f of 3 9, f of 4 16, and f of 5 25. एउटा के कुरा चाहिँ बुझ्नु पर्यो भने पोइन्ट्सहरु जति छन् त्यो भन्दा एक कम चाहिँ इन्टरभल हुन्छ भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. यहाँ 5 वटा पोइन्ट्स छन् भने 4 वटा सब इन्टरभल हुन्छ. Okay, now using composite trapezoidal rule, integration of 1 to 5 x square dx equivalent with or approximate with f of 1 plus 2 times f of 2 plus 2 times f of 3 plus 2 times f of 4 plus f of 5 equal h is 1 by 2, f of 1 is 1 plus 2 times 2 is 4 plus 2 times 9 plus 2 times 16 plus 25, and by the simplification you will obtain 42 as the answer. 42 is the answer, but we need to find the approximation from its actual value. We have to find the error. Now dear students, actual value equal integration 1 to 5 x square dx, that x cube by 3 1 to 5, and you can find from here 5 cube by 3 minus 1 cube by 3 equal 41.6 you can find, and therefore error equal actual value minus APP value, approximate value, that is actual value is 41.6 minus approximate value is 42 equal 0.4 is the error. In this way we can solve this question.